Likud member of Knesset, Danny Danon, thank you for joining us on I-24 News. Let me start.
Thank you for having me tonight.
Sure, of course. Let me first by just asking you, how do you see the significance of House Speaker McCarthy speaking there in the Knesset in the opening session? And should Prime Minister Netanyahu accept his invitation to speak in Congress, even if he does not get an invitation to go to the White House?
First, we are honored to host the speaker in the Knesset. It's the second visit of a speaker in our parliament, and we heard very strong words from Speaker McCarthy, and we appreciate the friendship. I think it symbolizes the bond between Israel and the U.S., and also the challenges, mainly Iran and the proxies in the region. We have to stand together and fight together against the threat coming from Tehran. Regarding the invitation to Prime Minister Netanyahu, I expect that President Biden will invite Prime Minister Netanyahu, and maybe on this visit he can visit the House also. But I think it is about time that Prime Minister Netanyahu will arrive to Washington, D.C. and will meet President Biden. We have many issues to discuss, important security issues that are important for both countries.
Well, let's talk about this coming summer session in the Knesset. Do you believe the government will be able to advance its judicial reforms, at least some of them, and should it advance them, even if no agreement is reached with any part of the opposition?
So from the beginning, I called my colleagues to promote the reform, but to do it in a different way, to try to have a dialogue with the members of the opposition. I'm happy it's happening now, and I hope that at the end of the process we will have some kind of a compromise, that we will reform the system, but we will do it with the support of parts, not all the opposition, part of the opposition. It's important for our unity, for our future.
Right. Now, let me ask you, the polls have been showing a decline in the Likud, in the support for this current coalition. How do you see the reasons for that, and what can the Likud or government do, especially in the Knesset in the coming months, to impact on that?
I think we have to listen to the people of Israel, and basically what they are telling us that they expect more from us. They expect us to do more things than the judicial reform, to deal with the cost of living, to deal with security issues, and that's what we will do. We will do it parallelly. We will promote all issues, and I think we have now 3 months of session to work on all these issues.
Right. Let me just, last question. One controversial issue that could come up is the issue of extending draft deferments for the ultra-Orthodox men. Do you believe that this should be dealt with in the coming Knesset, and how should it be dealt with by the government?
I think we should promote a dialogue. I don't think it will be the first thing on our agenda. We will deal with it later, maybe not in this session, maybe in the fall.
All right, Likud Knesset member Danny Danon, thank you for joining us on I-24 News.
Thank you very much.